Like, how can you kill at 14, 16, 17 years old? You weigh like 90 pounds and you frail and you just become this powerful man because you know how to bust a gun. You know what I'm saying? So now that it's spread to my community, it's like we're losing a lot of Bronx kids to this drill music culture, you know. And like I said, this channel is to uplift. It's not to throw dirt on the kid while he's down, you know. A lot of these kids don't even know what they doing. They just doing it. I have a theory in my head that I say, like, the kids that are out there killing each other, they have to be okay. So drill, let me go back. So drill is pretty much a killing mission. When you say drill, oh, I'm gonna slide, you know, stuff like that. It all has to do with killing. So another word for drill to me is killing. You know, so let's get that out the way. So it's crazy how, you know, one kid makes a video, the other kid makes a video, and then somebody gets shot and killed. Somebody gets shot, sent to the hospital. You know what I mean? And so it's hitting my borough hard right now. And in these places where things are happening, these blocks were never like blocks that you hear their bodies drop there. For example, I followed just one drill rapper. I forgot his name. He's from the Bronx. I think he was like 15, 16, probably 17 years old. He was the one that shot the cop while he was being searched or something like that. And it blew my mind because this little kid reminded me of me, right? Not in terms of that I was blowing things down at that age, but like in an interview, they asked the kid, like, where you see yourself? And he said, I want to be a biochemist. That joint right there blew my mind. I'm like, word? So I'm like, yo, shorty he thinking outside, but then he's like famous with the rap and he can't go to school and this and that. I said, yo, if this little kid get the opportunity, he'll be somebody big in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, damn, shorty, like, go to school, handle yourself. So then in the interview, he mentions, you know, he got a record deal. He mentions what block he's from. And in the block where he's from, I'm like, I was born and raised in the Bronx. I know all the blocks in the Bronx. So I'm like, damn, like that block ain't known for, you know, for bodies dropping there. I mean, bodies could drop anywhere, but when I was growing up, those blocks like 187 by Alta Avenue and Crotone and all that was never like that. Like, now it's like bodies is dropping everywhere, but you know, these streets are raising these kids to go all out and battle, and it went from a beef to a war. Like, when I was growing up, you had beef. Now it's war. It's like you're dying. It's like no in-betweens, you know? So these blocks back in the days were good blocks, you know? Things change, I know, and stuff like that, but police was around these blocks and everything, and so now you want to think that these kids are natural born killers, but they not. How this kid comes in camera and say he want to be a biochemist, like, that's crazy. I wish I could one day have a conversation with this kid, you know what I'm saying? Because this kid got a good head on his shoulder, and you know, 9 out of 10, you give him the opportunity, he's out of here and he's gonna blow it making mad money, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, but you know, the drill music for me, there's only one problem that stands out to me. You know, music is music. You had NWA with gangster music. It was no difference. You still preaching, you know, murder, murder, kill, kill, oppression, pain, you know. But the drill, there's only one thing that stands out that I think that, like, when you say those words, it activates Satan and it activates evil and spirits. And that's when it's just 3 words. Smoke the dead. Well, it almost sounds like witchcraft. You smoking the dead. First of all, it's impossible to smoke a dead body, right? The body gets cremated. You smoking the dead. That's the only way you could smoke the dead. But it's just like creepy and eerie when you hear I'm smoking on the dead. I think that's the biggest problem in that whole genre of music, when you smoke the dead. Because it's like pretty much you kill somebody and their body's laying down and you pissing on them type. You know, and then when they get killed, they put all the candles. You go to the block and knock down all the candles. Like, bro, he's already dead, bro. Let's keep it moving. You know, like, and it's crazy. It's like it's so disrespectful, and those type of songs with the smoke and the dead, it just it get these kids in a type of rage that is just like we will never understand. But again, I think these kids really don't know what they doing, and for the most part, they never think in consequence. They feel like they never gonna get caught because these kids doing drill, going out and doing their thing. They know you have cameras out there. So what do? They still do it. And like I was saying before, I feel like, you know, to slide or to do a drill, you gotta be on some. Me personally, the way I think, I'm not a gangster. I've always been a civilian, and I never wanted to be a gangster. That's not my lane. And I don't want that lane. I don't want that lane for my kids or for anybody in my family. Do I have gangsters in my family? Yes, I do. And gangsters that get busy. You know what I'm saying? But that's here nor there. What I'm saying is that before you slide or before you do a drill, are these kids intoxicated by something? That's always a thought I had in my head. Because in order to do something like that, to just run up on who you think is your enemy and blow them down, it's not, I mean, you gotta have a lot of anger. And I can see these kids in Chicago where you kill my man, that's my brother. Nah, I'm going after you. And we're gonna see what it is and we're gonna do what it do. But first, before I do that, let me get on camera and tell you what I'm gonna do. That's what it is. So I feel like these kids don't have no type of guidance. They victim of circumstance. And it's really sad to me. And one of the reasons why I started this channel is to talk to them kids and tell them, yo, there's another way, man. You know, life is a gift. Preserve it. Life is a gift. You want to be out here living, enjoying your life. You don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. Especially when you healthy, when you know there's kids out there stuck to an IV with chemotherapy and radiation, your same age, trying to live, and you out here trying to kill. Like, it don't make no sense, and it's pure evil. You know, when you out there just saying who you're gonna kill and just saying smoking the dead, I'm smoking the op, I'm smoking this, I'm smoking that. Like, it's not right. It's you know, I believe when you say smoke the dead, you activate Satan and the evils, man. And the only thing that could stop this is the power of God. No Eric Adams, nobody in the industry could stop this drill. You know what I mean? Again, there's good drill music. I like some of, actually I like all of Vaughn's and all of Duck's music. You know, there's some that's totally disrespectful, but I love their energy. And when they talk, I can relate to them. This is regular dudes in the block, you know, to me when I look at them, you know. So I kept trying, kept failing, game plan, kept changing, dreams fading, started hesitating, couldn't deal with the agitation. It only led to the aggravation of not having